Master. Look at the Riz Master at work. Junior. Joseph. I mean, yeah, that's right. He's always the first to leave whenever things get bad. Now your parents can be proud of you if they were alive. Damn. Desi didn't get one. You're gonna cry over a trophy? You're definitely not gonna get one now. Oh, poor guy. Do you want a participation trophy? This will make you feel better. Why you lie? You don't try. Oh. Please don't ugly cry. Oh no, I never know what to do. Ew. Eating couch ass. I am not somebody who believes in participation trophies. Like that should not make you feel good. It should not be a thing. Like it's okay if you don't win a trophy. It makes you work harder next time. And everybody who does believe in participation trophies probably
to her right arm. They had
or knows that their kid is a bum and a loser.
And one day, I don't even remember how it came up, but she looked at me, she goes, lock and load. I have no clue where our 14-year-old ever had that or heard that song. I don't know, Tim, introduced her to it or what, I don't know. But lock and load, I just heard it, and she did it again, lock and load.
Jak to prawie dobrze?
Which really spoke volumes to me about her.
Powiem, okej? Pasuje?
Today I'm desperately trying to follow Juliana's advice, and that is, again, if you think about the bummers, it just bums you out more. She said back in August 31st of this year. Again, if you think about the bummers, it will just bum you out more. She has touched the world in a way that I would have never expected when I started sharing her story with the hopes that tens of thousands of prayers would cure her from cancer. There's a part of a story in the 23rd Psalm, verse, it's a phrase or a paraphrase of that says that even when I walk through the darkest valley, I will not be afraid.
Just to make Jeffy feel better.
The only thing that Juliana was afraid of was Neil's cancer. I mean, hello? She was not afraid. She didn't like it, obviously, but she was not afraid. The Thursday before she passed, she was so excited about going home. She was eating salad and wanting to see Maddie again. And if you haven't seen the little 36-second clip online, she was, her words, brushing my hair so I can look pretty.
So is Chef Pee in Brooklyn? Okay.
Juliana knew that she was going to beat cancer for the 8th time. She just knew it. There's a Bible story about a man named Jairus. And I've read through the Bible, not too many times. Some stuff in the Bible when Robert married Susan, Susan had Roberta, and Roberta. I mean, I get it. But there was a story about Jairus who his daughter was dying one day, and he found out that Jesus was pretty close by, so he ran to find Jesus to come to his daughter. So while Jesus and Jairus were on the way back to help this man's daughter, Jesus was distracted by someone else who needed his help. Which of course he stopped and helped the woman, but that delay caused the death of, not caused the death, but the young daughter passed away. So a friend came to Jairus and said, you don't need to bother Jesus anymore because your daughter's already gone. Well, at the end of the story, Jesus still went and healed his daughter. But looking back now at that story, I understand that panic. I understand that terror. I understand
All right, go ahead, Jonathan.
that agony.
Go ahead, Johnny.
That I thought I understood when I read the text so many times.
Go ahead, Johnny. Go ahead, Johnny. He missed all but one.
On October 8th of this year, I described cancer. I wrote, pediatric cancer is evil. It's a torturer. It is a murderer. It steals parents' attention from siblings and children. It's the thief of hopes and dreams
Suck, bro.
of children with this
I would've got that
disease.
spare.
It's a destroyer of joy
Yeah,
in many
that's
children.
slap was well deserved.
It's a monster that turns smiles into tears and courage
All right,
into
Sam.
fear.
All right, PP.
It's a series of diseases
Okay,
that
PP, go ahead,
determined to
Stud. Go
kill.
ahead, Stud.
It separates husbands from wives and wives from husbands. It assassinates, listen, it assassinates future inventors and musicians and artists and chefs like Juliana wanted to be, and doctors, and moms and
Go
dads.
ahead, PP. Go ahead, PP.
It leaves parents with a gaping hole in their heart forever. It's underfunded. The people on this planet can insist upon cures being found, and we're losing our future to diseases that can.
Go ahead, Mama.
I
Brooklyn.
believe,
Oh, damn, she. Okay.
no child should die.
Okay,
That's why I am honored to be on the board of directors for the Children's Cancer Foundation that has raised many, many millions of dollars that go directly to funding researchers that are working feverishly to find cures for pediatric cancer. So their representatives are sitting to your right here. So thank you guys for all you're doing and have done for students. Way back when I was mostly in my 30s, seems like yesterday. So I look in the mirror and, yeah, right, more than yesterday. There was a news guy named Dan Rather who told a story. He said, in boxing, you're on your own. He said, there's no place to hide. He says, even at the end of the match, only one boxer has his hand up. This is in boxing. He said, that's it. He has no one to credit or to blame except the guy in the ring who won or lost. Rather, who boxed in high school, says his coach's greatest goal was to teach his boxers that they absolutely, positively, without question, had to be, his words, get up fighters. Get up fighters. He said, if you're in a ring just once in your life, completely on your own, and you get knocked down, but you get back up again, it's a never to be forgotten experience. We have seen that with Juliana now 7, almost 8 times. He says, and sometimes the only thing, listen, this last piece of the story grabbed me, and sometimes the only thing making you get up is someone in your corner yelling, get up, get up, get up. Without knowing it, I think, at the time, Tammy and I surrounded Juliana with a get up mindset. Now I'm relying on Juliana, her not a giver upper attitude, to help us keep getting back up again. A couple years ago, I asked her to share some advice to people out there in the world that might be going through some tough times. And a piece of that little clip, she said, quote, you can get through it. I know you can. I'm staring at this the whole time I'm up here. Juliana would want me to get through it because she knows I can do it. There's a song called Hero, and I'm not going to read all the words to it, but it says there's a hero if you look inside your heart. You don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer if you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. But so when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong. You'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. I'm relying on Juliana to give us the strength to continue. In the last couple of days, I received hundreds of messages that I Have not been able to read all of them. But Ray Rose, somebody I've never met, sent me a little note that I'd like to share. There is something my teacher shared with me that may be of help to comfort you. On a tombstone, there are 3 things beside the person's name: the day they were born, the day they died, and the dash in the middle. While we have fun at birthdays and recognize death through funerals, the real important part is neither the dates but the dash in the middle. It's celebrating each of those days in between, getting the most possible out of whatever dates we are afforded. It is that which defines our life. Ray Rhodes said, "It may seem sad that Julie is gone, and it is. But the important thing to remember is that Julie understood exactly how important that dash truly was." She said, "You can tell from your own videos that she did celebrate every day the best way she could. She did understand the importance of getting through life to the full. There's plenty she never got to do, but there is plenty more she did that many who have many more days did not get to do. Many who did not understand the real thing to celebrate was all these days making up the dash. When you look at it, Julie's dash is much longer and larger than most people's. Not because there were more days, but because there were fuller days. Fuller because that's how Julie chose to see them. Nothing can make her come back." Oh, I wish that was not true. But it's interesting, this person wrote, "The fuller we leave our dash, it makes even ever more clear we are not done at the last date. Our dash interacts with other dashes, hers with yours and mine and anyone else's on Angels for Juliana, her page on Facebook. You know, her dash is still moving forward and will be for a very long time. Now it's our job to continue what Julie showed us all. That it's not about our day of birth or our day of death, but the days between it. Juliana understands and understood what my teacher was saying. Now it's up to all of us to recall this lesson, Juliana going in the way she would have wanted. Because we're all still growing our dash. And through us, she is still growing her." I'll share some random thoughts. They're not going to be in chronological order. So bear with me. In July last year, Giant Food was kind enough to partner with the Children's Cancer Foundation to arrange for us to meet with Chef Robert Irvine in Washington, D.C., because Juliana, again, once president, wants to be a chef when she grows up. And I can remember when we met him that day, and got on his knee and said that he was going to stay in touch with Juliana. Really? I mean, we're nobodies. We're just a family, you know. Our name's not up in lights anywhere. We're just who we are. So, of course, I was respectful. I said, but in my mind, in Daddy's mind, I was like, not count on, you getting a phone call from this guy again. Well, not only did we get phone calls, they did FaceTime several times, many times actually, which most of you have seen that online. And he would just call just to encourage her. I would text him back, and she's having a really rough day. He'd call, FaceTime, just to give her that little punch that she may have needed from somebody outside of family. Robert, when you see this, it means more than you'll ever know. First Lady of Maryland, Mrs. Hogan is here today, and she first met Juliana a little more than a year ago at another hospital, and she just invested so much time with Julie. I mean, it's the governor's wife, the First Lady of Maryland, and she came and hung out with the little that was so sick. Juliana was in intensive care these last 2 weeks, and she came again to Hopkins. And Juliana was unconscious. She had the tooth down her throat. She didn't know
potions too, by the way. And I will say this: potions don't work. But just because you guys want me to do it, I will go ahead and do it. You know, it's not going to change the chance. But, yeah, okay. Where did the gifts even go? Oh, they're right here. Okay, let's just go ahead and open one. Are you sure you want to open this? Yes, I'm sure I actually want to. So just go ahead and give it to me. And, yeah, okay. As you guys can see, we just got a normal party.
Friends like
As you can see, I have amazing luck. I might open the other one later in this video as well. Hopefully we get something. Another problem with this update, guys, is apparently that there was duping. I'm not sure if this is like confirmed or not, because there is really no one to confirm if there was duping, but I've heard a lot of pets have been getting deleted, and this could be previous dupe pets that just never got deleted and are now getting deleted. Or it could just simply be that there was duping. Also, a really bad thing they did was that they removed the Thanksgiving event. And yes, obviously it is out of season, you know, it's about time for it to go. However, this is really what kind of brought players, if you guys know that. A lot of people really were playing just because of the Thanksgiving event. I mean, there is no way to really AFK grind the game unless I go into the capital and grind those eggs. And I really don't want to grind those eggs. Like,
at times, but always look forward to getting
people
back.
are now saving their rainbow coins for the next update.
She loved her
Nobody
family
really
very, very
wants
much.
to wait on the balloon.
Maddie is part of our household. There's something I never quite understood about Julie until a couple weeks ago. A guy named Dale has been a friend of ours for 9 or 10 years. Dale helped build our house, and he built a tight connection with our family. And for the last several years, he'd come over regularly to watch Survivor with a few of the kids, and I never got into it. So when I knew it was Wednesday night and they were going to watch Survivor, I'd go upstairs and get to work up in the office, and I never understood. I just was not into Survivor. Not my thing. But the week before Juliana passed away, I was ready to leave the hospital to go home for the evening. Tammy always stayed with her. And I've never watched the full episode. Survivor in my life, and I think that's been on TV for how many years? A long time. Okay. How many? Yeah, it's crazy, a long time. Never watched the whole show through. But she asked me to stay and watch Survivor with her while she's in the hospital bed. Who's going to go outside? And I watched her more than I watched the show. And watching her, it just illustrated to me so much about her. She would get so upset about the wimps on the show. I mean, the sissies and the people that just couldn't get their stuff together, you know? It would drive her out of her mind. It's like, kids, please vote them off the show and help her else to do it. She was just watching her frustration. Why did this and that? They're playing mind games with this one, you know. So she gets a lot of fake a while away. But I'm so glad that I stayed and watched that show with her that night. She loved to play Candy Crush. To this day, my brain cells melt out of my ears just seeing the screen. But because of being in the hospital for so long, and to pass the time, she would play Candy Crush, and she would get to statuses and levels that people online are like, oh my god, I've been playing it for all these years and I haven't come anywhere close. So she was a real pro. She liked playing Hay Day, which again is another game. She had